Greetings, old classic Kirby fans. I have this lovely green dual Sanatronic 80 here, and of course I have the original OEM Brushroll. 2 rows of bristles and then, well, nothing anywhere else. And it did fairly well with the sand and the carpet test. But I have a very difficult to find, donated for testing from Ted in California, the 4-row Brushroll. So look at this. Bristles literally everywhere. And they're the same as far as I can tell. I mean, they feel the same as far as stiffness. And the length, yep, that's the same. So what I'm going to do is put that fancy smancy 4-row Brushroll in this D80 and see how it improves sand pickup. Here's the Brushroll installed. So let's see and hear what it sounds and looks like. Isn't that really something? All those bristles. Now, since I have my new scales, we can measure this a couple of different ways. I can use my less sensitive scale that measures down to 0.1 grams. And we can measure the entire bag emptor assembly. And then, of course, we'll have to do an extraction. All right, let's see how we're doing. 992. I want to make sure this is centered right. Okay, that's it. All right, we'll say 992.5 grams there before it changes. So 992.5 grams. And obviously, the bag's been blown out and everything's all clean. Into the carpet we go. Ready for 10 full cycles. Back that up a little bit. We'll set the height. Off we go. I'm going to do a better shakeout a little bit later. I just want to make sure nothing goes anywhere. All right, we were at 992.5. Now let's see. We managed to pick up the entire emptor bag assembly. Make sure that's going to sit right. All right, let me get my calculator. I think I'll probably move you in closer in a minute. I've got to do this twice. Okay, I'm reading 994.8. Let's make sure that's stable. Okay, I guess that looks good. 994.8 minus 992.5. And we are at 2.3 out of 5 grams. And that is, if I go ahead and change that, make it a little easier to read, 46%. That's very interesting. Increased the bristles and it didn't make any difference. Let's do an extraction down here and let's see if it makes any difference. All right, let's take a look at what I can get out of the emptor. So, this is sand, and it comes down pretty quickly. I don't know if I necessarily need to scrape it or not. All right, let's see what we have here for round 1. See whether or not I need to do a round 2. I think I'm just going to pop this off. So that's our pickup. Now I need to somehow transfer that over to here. Oh joy. Well, you know what? I might actually just transfer it to the paper. Well, I'm going to do what I can. I think I might speed this up. Alright, that is a pretty clean pickup. I'm not seeing really anything in there that I need to remove. It's nearly perfect. I haven't spilled anything, and if I look underneath here, that is really clean. Now I know there's probably some sand stuck in there somewhere, but that's pretty clean. Okay, so let's see what we have so far. By the way, the weight of this is 17.41 grams, so I can subtract that. I've measured this little tray an innumerable amount of times. Okay. Stabilize. Get some wind down here. Right, 19.45 minus 17.41. I'm obviously touching the board. And we have 2.04. So that would be, if I divide that by 5, we're at about 41%. So that's real close to what I had previously. But this is just like one shakeout session. Let me do another one, see if we get any more. Oh, a scraping we will go. A scraping we will go. Definitely a thing of the past, isn't it? Scraping the inside of your bag. you know, some stuff actually gets stuck way up here at the bag topper. So gotta make sure I can get all the way up there. Alright, let's see if we got lucky with anything. Then we'll add it to the pile. Oh, tiny bit more. Just tiny, tiny bit. Paper here. But just a tiny bit more. A couple of extraneous hairs. Separate those off. Then we will add this to the pile. Alright, that's probably as good as we can get. I will assemble that. Not really much of an improvement, but a little. Okay, back to the all-knowing measurement board. I'm sure you can see that. I gotta subtract 17.41 from this. So let's see here, 19.52 minus 17.41. A slight improvement, 2.11 out of 5. And we're at, I'll multiply that and make it look a little better, 42.2. So I think the original 2-roll brush roll, which is over here, this one, when we did it, it was a 43, and the new one, this one is 42. So unfortunately, here we have a situation where going to more bristles did not affect the sand, and everything else about this test was the same. So that's unfortunate, but you win some, you lose some. Alright, thanks for watching and being as disappointed as I am, I suppose. I really thought that the increase in bristle count would really make a difference, and it turned out in this case it didn't actually matter. Stay tuned for more. After thinking about the results for a few minutes, so we have a 2-row brush roll, and this brush roll provides some agitation by alternating its bristle patterns. So it kind of does a thump, 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 thump on either side. So this can probably cause sand to rise to the surface. This brush roll right here makes an almost continuous contact with the carpet as it spins. So it's entirely possible that the agitation that this one makes essentially gives you, at least as far as sand in a medium pile carpet, the same type of performance as continuous bristles would. But I'm wondering if there might be other tests, like say baking soda for example, in where this might excel. But in this case, if you're talking about agitation in a medium pile carpet, this doesn't do any better than the OEM brush roll.